Okay, so here's the first story for the Eve Craw Memorial Pet Fund. When I was a teenager, my mom used to occasionally go out and visit friends of hers on the Sedgwick County Butler County line. And when she would go, she would pass by this pasture that had cattle in it. And on the way to and on the way from, she would look at the cattle in this pasture, and she was just terribly worried about them. She said they were very, very skinny. They were starving, as a matter of fact, and they just were not being cared for properly. She was just sure of this. And she would come home from visiting these friends and tell her family that all the time. And she kept an eye on it, and she didn't do anything right away, but she kept worrying about it. And one day she got on the phone and she called the sheriff's office. And so the sheriff's office sent a deputy out to the house to gather some information. And my mother told told them how to get to the pasture. Nikki, I think, wants his dinner. Anyway, told them how to get out to this pasture to, check on these cattle. And so the deputy went out to check on these cattle, and he happened to drive back to report to my mom what he'd found out about what happened with these starving cattle. And come to find out that the pasture where my mother had seen these poor, incredible, starving creatures actually was a pasture that held goats. That's right, some goats. So my mom, who was a little bit nearsighted, and this was before she had her cataract surgery and had her vision corrected, had been passing by a pasture full of goats, and it tore her up because she thought it was cattle that were being starved, and she literally called the cops on the goat farmer. So that's a story for you there, the first story, and more to come. Please consider donating to the Eve Craw Memorial Pet Fund. Help some unfortunate critters find homes. Thanks. Bye.